Have you ever wondered how just one unexpected medical bill could turn your whole life upside down? Or how a single accident could wipe out your savings in a blink? Today, we're uncovering the shocking truth about health insurance and why. Waiting even one more day to get it might be the biggest mistake you'll ever make. And there's one little known fact about health insurance that hardly anyone talks about, but it could save you thousands. Stick with me, because you don't want to miss it. Number 1. Health insurance protects your wallet from disaster. Imagine this. You slip on some ice, break your arm, and end up in the emergency room. In the USA, the average cost of a broken arm can run anywhere from $2,500 to over $10,000 if surgery is needed. Without insurance, you'd have to pay every penny out of pocket. But with health insurance, you might only owe a few $100s thanks to your plan covering most of the cost. One woman I spoke with shared how she avoided bankruptcy because her insurance covered her $80,000 hospital stay after a car accident. That's what I call peace of mind. Number 2. Medical debt is a leading cause of bankruptcy. Here's something that might shock you. According to research, over 60% of bankruptcies in the USA are tied to medical bills. Think about that. People who never thought they'd fall into financial ruin, and yet one illness or injury changed everything. I once read about a young man who racked up over $100,000 in hospital bills after a motorcycle accident. No insurance, no way to pay. His credit was destroyed, and he had to move back in with his parents. Health insurance can be the difference between a bump in the road and a financial nightmare you never recover from. Number 3. You can still afford it, even if you think you can't. Here's a common excuse. I can't afford health insurance. But what if I told you you can't afford not to have it? Thanks to the Affordable Care Act, many Americans qualify for subsidies that can lower monthly premiums to as little as $50 to $100 a month, sometimes even less. A friend of mine making just above minimum wage found a plan for under $80 a month, which ended up saving her thousands when she needed emergency surgery later that year. Before you assume it's too expensive, check what you qualify for. You might be surprised. Number 4. Health insurance gives you access to preventive care. One of the most overlooked benefits of health insurance: preventive care. Most plans cover annual checkups, vaccinations, screenings, and wellness visits at no extra cost. For example, regular mammograms and colonoscopies can catch cancer early when it's most treatable and much cheaper to handle. A neighbor of mine caught her breast cancer at stage 1 thanks to a routine screening her insurance fully covered. Early detection saved her life. Number 5. You never know when you'll need it. Here's the thing. You can't predict when you'll get sick or injured. Healthy today? Great. But tomorrow you could get appendicitis, break a leg, or be diagnosed with something unexpected. I knew a young, athletic guy who thought he didn't need insurance because he never got sick. Then he tore his ACL playing soccer. $30,000 in surgery and rehab later, he regretted not having a plan. Health insurance isn't just for old people or sick people. It's for everyone, because life happens. Number 6. Health insurance helps you stay healthy. When you have insurance, you're more likely to see a doctor regularly, fill prescriptions, and follow up on care. Why? Because you don't have to worry as much about the cost. Studies have shown that uninsured people skip necessary care, which makes them sicker and leads to even higher bills later. I met a man who ignored his high blood pressure for years because he didn't have insurance. He ended up with a massive stroke that could have been avoided. Insurance helps you stay on top of your health instead of waiting for things to get worse. Number 7. It protects your family too. If you have kids, a spouse, or anyone depending on you, having health insurance isn't just about you. It's about them. A father I know didn't get insurance because he thought he was too healthy. But when his daughter got pneumonia and needed to be hospitalized, he was forced to borrow thousands from family to pay the bills. If you're the breadwinner, one big medical bill could also mean you can't work for weeks or months, leaving your family struggling. Health insurance provides a safety net for everyone you love. Number 8. It can save you from price shocks. Here's something most beginners don't know. Without insurance, hospitals and doctors charge you their full retail rates. But insurance companies negotiate much lower prices for their members. So even before your plan pays anything, you're already getting a discount. For example, a hospital might charge $3,000 for an MRI, but with insurance, the negotiated rate might be only $800. That's a huge difference. Why pay more if you don't have to? Number 9. You'll have peace of mind. There's no price tag on the feeling of security. Knowing you can walk into a doctor's office or emergency room and not have to panic about how to pay is priceless. A young couple I know told me they sleep better at night because they know they're covered, no matter what life throws at them. It's like wearing a seatbelt. You hope you never need it, but you're sure glad it's there when you do. Number 10. Waiting could cost you more. Here's the part no one tells you. If you wait until you're already sick or hurt, it's too late. Insurance companies don't let you sign up whenever you feel like it. You have to enroll during open enrollment or qualify for a special enrollment period if something major happens. Like losing your job. A friend of mine waited, thinking he'd just get it when he needed it. Then he got diagnosed with diabetes outside of open enrollment and had to pay every penny out of pocket for months. The sooner you enroll, the sooner you're protected. Number 11. It helps you avoid crushing late fees and collections. When you have no insurance and can't pay your medical bills, hospitals and doctors often send your debt to collections. That wrecks your credit score and piles on late fees and interest, making it almost impossible to catch up. A woman I met shared how her unpaid emergency room bill of $2,000 turned into over $7,000 after just 1 year in collections. Insurance can keep you out of that trap by reducing what you owe and making it manageable. Number 12. You might qualify for free or low-cost programs. Many beginners don't realize that even if you earn very little, you may still get coverage through programs like Medicaid or CHIP for your kids. For some families, their premiums end up being zero or close to it. I once helped a single mom discover she qualified for a free state health plan she didn't even know existed. She cried from relief. It's worth checking what's available in your state. Number 13. Employers often help cover the cost. If you work for a company, chances are they offer health insurance and even help pay part of your premium. This is a huge benefit many employees don't take full advantage of. For example, one man was shocked to learn his job offered a plan that only cost him $40 a month because his employer covered the rest. If your workplace offers a plan, don't ignore it. It's usually much cheaper than buying your own. Number 14. It can cover mental health care too. Health insurance isn't just for broken bones or flu shots. It also helps cover therapy, counseling, and even inpatient treatment for mental health. An old friend of mine struggled with depression for years, but finally got help when he learned his insurance covered weekly therapy sessions. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Number 15. You'll have options when you need care. Without insurance, you may feel forced to go to the cheapest or closest clinic, even if it's not very good. But with insurance, you get access to a whole network of doctors and hospitals, often with better quality care. One woman shared how her insurance allowed her to choose a top-rated cancer center for her treatment instead of settling for the closest place. Having options gives you more control over your care and your outcomes. Number 16. It protects you from the unexpected. Life is full of surprises, not all of them good. Car accidents, sudden illnesses, rare diseases, they don't warn you first. A young man I met collapsed at work with appendicitis. His hospital bill was over $30,000. Luckily, his insurance covered most of it. The truth is, you don't buy insurance because you expect to use it. You buy it because you don't know when you'll need it. At the end of the day, health insurance isn't just a piece of paper or a monthly bill. It's your safety net. It's the difference between getting care or going without, between protecting your family or leaving them vulnerable, between peace of mind or sleepless nights. So tell me, what's holding you back from getting health insurance today? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.